I am D.V.R. Gupta from Kendriya Vidyalaya INS Kadinga. Welcome to the session. In today's session, I want to teach something from basics to some advanced questions in linear equation into variables. The same linear equation into variables we can also say system of linear equations or system of linear equations into variables. Let us start from the basic questions. The most simple question. A pair of equations means a system of equations is given. We have to solve. Solve means finding the value of x and y. In fact, first equation has infinitely many solutions. Second equation is also having infinitely many solutions. But the solution of the system is the common solution. There is a common solution. That common solution is for the first equation as well as the second equation. That let's find out. Here, to solve the system of equations, we have so many methods. A few methods, suppose. Let us follow the method of elimination. Elimination by equating coefficients. In this, either we can eliminate x or we can eliminate y. Whichever is more convenient, that is to be eliminated. Suppose if I want to eliminate x, first equation is to be multiplied by 7 and second equation is also to be multiplied by 7. But when we multiply and we have to do subtraction. Whereas when you want to eliminate y, we need to do addition because this is positive, this is negative. After multiplication of first equation is with 2 and second equation is with 15 because 15 comma 2 the LCM is 30. So I prefer to eliminate y. So to eliminate y, I do like this. Equation 1 into 2 is equal to 22x plus 30y plus 46 is equal to 0. Equation 2 into 15 is equal to 15 into 7, 105x minus 2y into 15, 30y, 15 into 20, 600 with the minus sign is equal to 0. Now, minus 30y plus 30y on addition, this is getting cancelled. The short form of addition is ADD dot or ADDI dot. Now, 105x plus 22x is 127x, 600 with the minus sign and plus 46 is minus 550. 15 into 30, this is 300. This is minus 254 is equal to 0. Now, 127x is equal to 254 with the minus will go to the right side. It becomes plus 254. X is equal to 254 divided by 127 is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 is the x value of the common solution. On substituting this x is equal to 2 in any one of the equations, either you substitute in first equation or you substitute in second equation, y value we will get exactly the same. If you want, you can check also. But to find out this x value, it is always preferable to substitute in one of the simple equations. Whichever equation you feel easy or simple, that you can select. Now, I want to select this equation 2. On substituting x is equal to 2 in equation 2. This is 7 into 2 minus 2 into y minus 20 is equal to 0. 14 minus 20 minus 2y goes becomes plus 2y. This is minus 6 is equal to 2y. 14 minus 20 is y is equal to minus 6 upon 2 or y is equal to minus 3. Therefore, you can write at the end x is equal to 2, y is equal to minus 3 is the solution. For the examiner, it is not required, but for you to confirm the answer, checking is essential. That is why I want to make small calculation. It is for our confirmation, not for the examiner. whether these two values are satisfied in both the equations or not. 2 into 11, 22, 15 into minus 3, minus 45 plus 23 is equal to 0. 22 minus 45 is minus 23, minus 23 plus 23 is 0, 0 is equal to 0. These values are satisfied in equation 1. These values again you substitute. 7 into 2, 14, minus 2 into minus 3 plus 6 minus 20 is equal to 0. This is 20 minus 20 is equal to 0, means 0 is equal to 0. Means these two values are both, they are satisfied in the equations. That means we confirm that our solution is correct. Now let's go to the next question. Sometimes the equation as it is we take and we solve. Sometimes if necessary we will rewrite the equation in standard form. Such example is the second question. Let us take the equations. Let us write in standard form. 2 by x plus 3 by y is equal to 9 by xy is equation 1. 4 by x plus 9 by y is equal to 21 by xy. This is equation 2. These equations, in fact, whenever there is xy, we say the equations are not the linear equations, they are quadratic equations. But here let us do something. On writing in standard form, let us see whether it is linear equation or quadratic equation. LHS on taking LCM, cross multiplication 2y plus 3x upon xy. This is a 9 upon xy. Here x is not equal to 0, y is also not equal to 0. Suppose either x is equal to 0 or y is equal to 0. The denominator 0 with some numerator, it is an infinity, not defined. Such questions cannot be solved. Now, xy on cancellation both the sides, 2y plus 3x is equal to 9 is equation 3. I can say it is in standard form, equation 3. Similarly, from second equation, if you do 4y plus 9x divided by xy is equal to 21 upon xy. On cancelling both the sides, means this denominator to xy is taken to the right side, it goes and multiplies x by xy. Or you can feel the total LCM, LHS ka denominator and total RHS ka denominator can be cancelled. Now, the fourth equation comes 4y plus 9x is equal to 21 in fourth equation. Whatever is the solution for the equations 1 and 2, exactly the same is the solutions for equations 3 and 4. Now, here also both x coefficients are positive, y coefficients are also positive, and it is easy, equally easy. Either you want to eliminate x or eliminate y. Now I want to eliminate x because it is a simple number to multiply equation 1 into 2 so that the x coefficients they become equal. Equation 3 into 2, this is 2 into 2y, 4y, 2 into 3x, 6x, 2 into 9 is equal to 18. Next, equation 4 into 1 as it is, 4y plus 9x is equal to 21. On subtraction, short form of subtraction, sign change, 4y cancel. While cancelling, it is better to use pencil, light marking. It should appear after cancellation. 6x minus 9x is equal to minus 3x. 18 minus 21 is equal to minus 3. On both the sides, minus sign cancel karo. X is equal to 3 upon 3. This implies x is equal to 1. Like this, we get the value of x. After getting the value of x, substitute one of the equations and get the value of y. For that, 2y plus 3 into x value we got 1 is equal to 9. 2y 3 into 1 3 is shifted to the right side. 9 minus 3, 2y is equal to 6 or y is equal to 6 by 2. This implies y is equal to 3. This x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 3 is the common solution. So at the end we can write x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3, solution. It is always better to write solution, not answer. When an equation is given or a pair of equations are given, it's better to write solution. But in case of an application question, find the value of k or find the two-digit number, find the fraction. Such questions and application questions or word problems or verbal questions, we will write answer. Otherwise here, solution. You can check whether the solution is right or not. Just like the previous question, how we have checked to confirm for the correctness of the answer either in equation 1 and 2 or in equation 3 and 4. It's better to substitute equations, given equations. 2 by x means 2 by 1 means 2. Y is equal to 3. 3 by 3. This is 1. 2 by 2. 2 by 1 is 2. Is equal to 9 upon x value 1, y value 3. This is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. 9 by 3 is equal to 3. So for in the first equation, the solution is satisfied. Similarly, in second equation, x value 1, 4 by 1, 4 plus 9 by 3 is equal to 3 is equal to 21 upon x is equal to 1, y is equal to 3. This is 4 plus 3 is equal to 7. 21 by 3 is also 7. 7 is equal to 7. Satisfied. So hardly it takes a few seconds. In case the solution whatever we get is not satisfied in the equations, we have to go for search where the mistake lies. So now let's go for the third pair of equations where if it is necessary we have to reduce the equations into the linear equation into variables, otherwise some alternate method. Now for the third pair. It is x plus y is equal to 5xy. X plus 2y is equal to 13xy. This is a pair of equations, equations 1 and 2. In fact, these two equations are not at all in linear equation into variables. X ka power 1 first degree, y ka power 1 first degree, x ka power y ka power together 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. The power sum is equal to 2 in a term 5xy, therefore the degree is 2. It is not a linear equation. Even then it's possible to use the rules of linear equations by reducing the equation or without reducing. Now I want to teach alternate method without reducing. Suppose in the examination, if you are asked to do by reducing the equation into linear equation into variables, then only you have to reduce. Otherwise, if it is given, simply solve. Then no need to reduce the equations into linear equation into variables. Direct alternate method. Let us see. On dividing both the sides by xy. Here it is also another condition. X is equal to not equal to 0. Y is not equal to 0. With this condition, on dividing both the sides of equation 1 by xy, x divided by xy is equal to 1 upon x. Y divided by xy is 1 upon a. X divided by xy is 1 upon y. Y divided by xy is 1 upon x is equal to 5. Dividing LHS or HS by xy. It is equation 3. Now, this second equation also on dividing both the sides by xy. 3x divided by y, xy is equal to 3 by y. 2y divided by xy is equal to 2 upon x is equal to 13. It is equation 4. Now, these two equations in a so simple way we do solution. Here 1 by y का कोएफिशिएंट 1 1 by y का कोएफिशिएंट 3 1 by x का कोएफिशिएंट 1 1 by x का कोएफिशिएंट 2. Here you can consider this as 3 into 1 by y 2 into 1 by x. Here equation 3 I multiply by 2, equation 4 I multiply by 1. It is for the purpose of equating the coefficients of 1 by x. So 2 into 1 by y 2 by y, 2 into 1 by x 2 by x. This is 2 into 5 10. Equation 4 3 upon y plus 2 upon x is equal to 13. This is 2 by x with the plus sign. This is also 2 by x with the plus sign. So on subtraction 2 by x is getting cancelled. For subtraction change the sign and write short form of subtraction. On cancellation with light pencil 2 by x means x term is totally cancelled. This is 2 upon y minus 3 upon y is equal to 10 minus 13 is equal to minus 3. Now 2 upon y minus 3 upon y 1 by y into 2 minus 3 is equal to minus 3. 1 by y into minus 1 is equal to minus 3. Minus both the sides cancel. 1 by y is equal to 3 or y is equal to 1 by 3. This is the value of y. This y we have to substitute either in equation 3 or 4 easy. This is equation 3. On substituting y is equal to 1 by 3 in equation 3. This is 1 by y. Y is equal to 1 by 3. 1 by y is equal to 3 plus 1 by x is equal to 5. Y is equal to 1 by 3 but 1 by y is equal to 3. So here 1 by x is equal to 3 goes and 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. This implies x is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by x is equal to 2 means x is equal to 1 by 2. Here we got y value 1 by 3, x value 1 by 2. Therefore, the solution x is equal to 1 by 2, y is equal to 1 by 3. This is solution. Now, we can check for our confirmation. Let us prefer in the given equations not in 3 and 4. X value 1 by 2, y value 1 by 3. This is equal to 5 into xy. 1 by x into 1 by y. This is 1 by 2 into 1 by 3, 1 by 6. On adding 3 plus 2 upon 6, this is 5 upon 6. So it is correct. LHS or HS are equal. So the solution is satisfied in equation 1. So again let us substitute in equation 2. 3 by x. 3 by x means 3 into 1 by 2. This is 3 by 2. 2. Y means 2 into 1 by 3. This is 2 by 3. This is equal to 13 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 3. 13 xy means 1 by 6. Now 3 3s are 9, 2 2s are 4, in between plus upon 6 is equal to 13 upon 6. So LHS 13 upon 6 or HS is also 13 upon 6, it is satisfied. This is how we check and confirm that our answer is correct. Now there is another pair in which the procedure is totally different. It is in fact a problem in exemplar. So now next question, let's go for ready. Here 152x minus 378y is equal to minus 74 minus 378x plus 152y is equal to minus 604. We are not aware of the factors and common factors and LCM. Suppose if you try to equate y coefficient or try to equate x coefficient it is needed to multiply equation 1 and 2 both with bigger numbers. For such questions where it is necessary to multiply with big numbers to equate either x coefficient or y coefficient, another shortcut method. Here the two equations as it is I write and then I do addition. When I do addition, my 152x minus 378y, so bigger number minus smaller number means absolute values. The negative sign is to be given to the result. 8 minus 2 is equal to 6, 7 minus 5 is equal to 2, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2, 226 with the minus sign and x. And 378 minus 152, again this is also minus 226y is equal to addition of the two numbers minus 678. If you see this, there is a common factor for us to cancel. So minus 226 into x plus y is equal to minus 678. Minus sign on cancelling, x plus y is equal to 678 upon 226. It is exactly 3 times. So x plus y is equal to 3. It is equation 3. From the equations 1 and 2, we have got successfully equation 3. Similarly, if I do subtraction, we will get another equation on subtraction. First equation minus second equation on subtraction. On subtraction, the sign changes. On sign changing, see how I do subtraction. The result of subtraction I will write 8 plus 2 10. 1 carry 8 plus 5 13. 1 3. This is 2. 2 plus 3 5. 530 with the positive sign x. Here on subtraction this becomes minus. So same sum because the same numbers minus 530 y is equal to this becomes positive and this as it is negative. So 4 minus 4 0 10 10 minus 7 is equal to 3. This is 530. So on taking common factor 530, x minus y is equal to 530. On cancelling x minus y, 1 is multiplicative identity is equal to 1. This is equation 4. So we have equation 3 is ready, equation 4 also ready. Here what we have to learn is whatever is the solution for equations 1 and 2, the same is the solutions for equation 3 and 4. So let us solve so easily these equations 3 and 4 because the coefficients are so small. Now x plus y is equal to 3, x minus y is equal to 1. On adding 2y cancel x, y plus y cancel, 2x is equal to 4. This implies x is equal to 4 by 2, 2. This is x value. Either by substituting x is equal to 2 in one of the equations or by doing subtraction. Suppose if I do subtraction, x plus y is equal to 3, x minus y is equal to 1. This is add, this is subtraction. On doing subtraction, so x cancel, this is 2y is equal to 2 means y is equal to 1. Therefore x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1 is the solution. Solution for the system is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 1. The problem is with the big coefficients, but the answer is x value, y value. They are so small integers. Let us check whether it is correct or not. To confirm and by checking 152 into 2, this is 304. Minus 378 into 1, this is minus 378. It is minus 74. On subtraction, 8 minus 4 is equal to 4, 7 minus 0 7 with the minus sign. This is also minus 74. So LHS minus 74 or RHS already minus 74. Therefore, it is confirmed that the solution is satisfied in equation 1. Similarly, in equation 2, x is equal to 2. Minus 378 into 2, 600, 740, 756 minus 756 and y is equal to 1 plus 152 is equal to minus 604. 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, 5 minus 5 0, 7 minus 1 6 with the negative sign, minus 604 is equal to minus 604. So this x value, y value, again they are satisfied in equation 2. Therefore, this common solution whatever we get or whatever we got is correct solution. Next, there is most common questions in the board examination. They will not ask direct questions, but they ask more frequently. Find the value of k so that the system is having unique solution. Find the value of k so that the system is having infinitely many solutions. Such questions one I will teach. First, let us discuss the conditions and then let's go for solving one such kind of questions. General equations: a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 is a system of equations, or we can say general equations. For unique solution, a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. Please remember, they are very very important basics. For no solution, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. For unique solution, c1 by c2 we need not consider, we need not calculate, we need not use at all for unique solution. But for the no solution, for infinitely many solutions, it is necessary. Whenever it is needed, we have to make use of this c1 by c2. For infinitely many solutions, a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 is equal to c1 by c2. If all the three are equal, infinitely many solutions. If a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2, unique solutions. In case of unique solution, the graphical representation, how it will be, let's mention. If the system is having unique solution, the graph of this system is intersecting lines. The graph of the system is intersecting lines. In case the system is having no solution, the graph of this system of equations is parallel lines. In case the system is having infinitely many solutions, then the system is coinciding lines. A linear equation in two variables is having infinitely many solutions. Every point on the graph of the linear equation is representing a straight line. There are infinitely many points on the line. Every point is corresponding to a unique one solution. Infinitely many solutions to the equation and infinitely many points on the straight line, that is the graph of the equation. So the points are infinitely many. Solutions to that single equation is also infinitely many. So means each solution is corresponding to the coordinates of a point on the Cartesian plane, or you can say the graph. Here, intersecting lines, parallel lines and coinciding lines. Next, let's go and do one question of by using this kind of applications. Now for the question. X plus 2y is equal to x plus 2y plus 7 is equal to 0. 2x plus ky plus 14 is equal to 0. Find k so that the system has infinitely many solutions. Infinitely many solutions. Find k so that the system has infinitely many solutions. So again we have to remember what is the condition for the infinitely many solutions? The same we have to make use, and from that we have to get the values of values of k. Here condition for infinitely many solutions A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is equal to C1 by C2. So let us substitute the values from the equation A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 by C1, C2. A1 is the x coefficient of the first equation. First equation x coefficient. X means 1 into x. So the coefficient of x is 1. Never write x. Here 1 upon second equation का x coefficient it is 2. Never write 2x. 2 is equal to second equation first equation का y coefficient it is 2 upon, so y coefficient of second equation is k is equal to constant of the first equation is 7, constant of the second equation is 14. Now on cross multiplication k is equal to 4 is first equation it's kx, so let us take this is k. Now let's complicate and let us get more than one values to k and let us substitute and check whether it is correct or not at the end. Now I have substituted the values of A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 by C2, C1, C2 and I got like this. So to get the value of k, we have to go for cross multiplication. K by 2 is equal to 2 by k. On cross multiplication, k square is equal to 2 into 2, 4. This implies k is equal to plus or minus 2. In fact, on taking square root, 4 का square root it is always 2. 4 का square root it is always 2. But k square का square root it is a plus or minus k. This plus or minus k is equal to 2 is as equal as k is equal to plus or minus 2. So this is the reason why we take k is equal to plus or minus 2. Now, after getting the values k is equal to plus or minus 2, let us substitute. On substituting k is equal to 2, A1 by A2, this is k value 2, 2 by 2, again 2 by 2, k value 2 is equal to 7 upon 14. This is 2 by 2, 2 by 2, 1 by 14. This is 1 is equal to 1 by 2. Means whatever is the value of k, we will never get infinitely many solutions. Let us see what is the value of k for the same question for which the system has no solution. System is the same. There is no rule that every system is having the value of k for unique solution or for infinitely many solutions or no solution. Such an example. Here on, let's find the value of k so that the system has no solution. It is confirmed that when you substitute k is equal to plus 2, we are not getting all the three equal. This is equal but this is not equal. So this fails. When you substitute k is equal to 2, this becomes minus 1 and this becomes a plus 1 by 2. This is also fails. Means for the value of k is equal to plus 2 or minus 2, all the three we are not getting equal. There is no k to get the system has infinitely many solutions. So for the same system, so I am taking no solution. Let us see whether it is possible or not. For no solution, condition for no solution, A1 by A2 is equal to B1 by B2 is not equal to C1 by C2. When you use this condition, A1 K upon 2, B1 2 upon B2 is equal to K is not equal to 7 upon 14. So let us leave this for some time and let us find out the value of K. K into K, K square, 2 into 2, 4. This implies K is equal to plus or minus 2. On substituting the value of K is equal to 2, for K is equal to 2, 2 by 2 is equal to 2 by 2 is not equal to 1 by 2, so it is satisfied. When you substitute K is equal to minus 2, minus 2 upon 2 is equal to 2 upon minus 2 is equal to 1 by 2. This 2 by 2, minus 2 by 2 is minus 1, 2 by minus 2 is also minus 1, these two are equal, but this is not equal, therefore this is also satisfied. Therefore, for K is equal to 2 or minus 2, the system has no solution. Means here from this we have learned there is no value to K, so that the system has infinitely many solutions. But there are two values to K, so that the system has no solution. K is equal to 2, no solution. K is equal to minus 2, no solution. Other than 2 and the minus 2, if you give any value to K, always we will get a unique solution. Now let's go for the next question. In the next question, it's a small application question like, it depends upon the knowledge of 9th class, that is remainder theorem, factor theorem also. The question goes like this: if x plus 1 is a factor of polynomial 2x cube plus ax squared plus 2bx plus 1, and it is also given 2a minus 3b is equal to 4, then find a and b. It's given x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial. It is also given the relationship between a and b, 2a minus 3b is equal to 4. We have to make use of this and this, and we have to find the values a and b. It goes like this: if x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial, according to the remainder theorem, when you divide the polynomial by x minus 1, the remainder theorem, put x minus 1 is equal to 0, then we get x is equal to minus 1. Find out p of this minus 1, which is exactly equal to the remainder as per the remainder theorem. Using remainder theorem, remainder, or it is compulsorily remainder must be 0 because it is already given this is divisor, means it is a factor of the polynomial. Suppose if this x plus 1 is a factor of the polynomial, when we divide the polynomial by its factor, remainder compulsorily we will get 0. So we will get remainder, we will find the remainder and we will equate the remainder with 0, so that we get one condition between this a and b, or remainder is equal to 0. This implies 2 into, if you put x plus 1 is equal to 0, this implies x is equal to minus 1. Remainder is p of minus 1. So directly I am writing by substituting minus 1 in place of x. 2 into minus 1, minus 1 का whole cube because x cube, plus it is a into minus 1 का whole square plus 2 into b into minus 1 plus 1. on substitution, this is 0 equal to 0. LHS is the remainder, RHS is 0 because the remainder is 0 because x plus 1 is a factor. Now minus 1 का whole cube minus 1, 2 into minus 1, it's minus. On substituting the value of x is equal to minus 1, from this we get x is equal to minus 1 on substituting 2 into minus 1 का whole square is minus 1 plus a into minus 1 का whole square is plus 1, 2b into minus 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, means 2 into minus 1 minus 2 plus a 2b into minus 1 minus 2b plus 1 is equal to 0. This is a minus 2b. 1 minus 2 is a minus 1. Minus 1 goes and becomes a plus 1. It is equation 1. And equation 2 already it is given in the question, that is 2a minus 3b is equal to 4. It is equation 2. Equation 1 we got successfully on making use of the remainder theorem of the 9th class. And equation 2 is already given on making use. Here it comes. Again, these two equations are two linear equations into variables, where the two variables are a and b. Here both b coefficients are negative and a coefficients are positive. I prefer to eliminate a. To eliminate a, I want to multiply the first equation with 2. Means here equation 1 into 2, equation 2 into 1. 2 into a, 2a. Here I am multiplying the equation by 1 by 2. Minus 2b into 2 minus 4b is equal to 2. Equation 2, 2a minus 3b is equal to 4. Now on subtraction, this becomes a positive, this becomes a negative. Minus 4b plus 3b, this is getting cancelled. Minus b is equal to 2 minus 4 is minus 2. On cancelling both the sides, minus side, b is equal to 2. This is the common solution, b value. On substituting this b is equal to 2 in one of the equations, here on substituting b is equal to 2 in equation 1, 2 minus 2 into 2 is equal to 1. Here a value a minus b is equal to 2. This is a is equal to 1 plus 4, a is equal to 5. This is a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. And you can check also, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2 on substituting first equation. That is, to confirm the correctness we can do checking. 5 minus 2 ones are b, 2 is equal, 2 2s are 4, 5 minus 4 is equal to 1. LHS is 1, RHS also 1. In second equation, 2 5s are 10, y is a is equal to 5, 2 5s are 10, minus 3 into b is equal to 2, 3 2s are 6 is equal to 4, 4 is equal to 4. So it is confirmed that the solution whatever we get, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2 are correct. Therefore, we can write it in the form of an answer, not in the form of solution, because the conditions are given and he is asking us to find the values a and b. Therefore, no need of writing solution, but we need to write in the form of answer. So the answer statement, it comes like this. Therefore, a is equal to 5 and b is equal to 2. It should be answer. It is better to write the answer statement by giving more importance, because while correcting, examiner needs the answer. He should not search for the answer for a long time. So as soon as he sees the answer, it should appear, and there is a chance of putting tick mark and giving marks. So let us prefer to give more importance to this answer statement. Hope you have understood. Thank you.